Greetings and welcome, Queen City Psychic Medium here, doing business as CINCY Psychic LLC. And wow, just wow, man, okay? Unbelievable what's going on right now. And I still stand by my prediction, red wave, red wave, red wave. Although it's a big fight, and it's gone from battling, we're moving into war here, okay? But there's been a spiritual battle, which is turning into a spiritual war, and that's what's happening here too. We are just, caught up in the cosmos here, with Antichrist influence and all that happening. Greedy people, defective human beings, narcissists, okay? Lamestream media, the talking head puppets on lamestream media. Are you kidding me, man? Yeah, it's like this, people. I am the Eggman. You are the walrus. And this is a cuckoo, ka-choo, cuckoo, coo, ka-choo. Yeah. If you haven't figured that out by now, man, I don't know what to tell you. And y'all should be catching on to this right now with the truth of this, too, right? Right? They kicked it right back up and in. Why? Because Sleepy Joe did not actually win, and they had to pull out ballots, last minute like they did. There's tons of evidence that lamestream media won't even let anybody talk about and present. They say, they cut them off, okay? Now you Republicans know there's no difference between Republicans and Democrats, don't you? Now you know, okay? Because I've known it for years. All right. So now y'all are waking up to that. Okay. And it's pitiful that it takes this much corruption and criminal activity to wake people up before they're finally going to take a stand and do something about it. What goes around comes around. Everything you do better be for the good of all and according to the free will of all, because if you're going to roll your dharma in a greedy way, you are going to get some really effed up karma coming back, and that's what's getting ready to happen, okay? To the talking head puppets, the people are going to wake up, and they're going to go, wow, you're a bunch of liars, and they're going to get really, really mad. You people are idiots. You're really being used. I hope you're enjoying those big fat paychecks, because I'm pretty sure the people are about ready to cash your check. I do, okay? You want your check cashed, and it's probably getting ready to happen, okay? All righty. So, the red wave and the big fight here totally fits what I saw with all the violence, military vehicles and all that stuff anyway. It really, really does, okay? And then I'm sure it's going to be, they're going to try to battle stuff out in courts, which isn't going to change the status of who won, okay, when they bring out all the fraud. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go into Trump's favor. Problem is also, I'm going to tell y'all, I think Barr is a little bit dirty. I do. I don't trust that man. I do not trust our AG. I do not. Okay? Anyway. So lamestream media, this is just horrible. It's just horrible. But, good thing that the people are waking up to see, all the lies. It's all a big farce. Politics, religion, our money, right? Because it's not really backed up with anything. The banking system, it's all farce. Okay? And it's all going down. It is. Okay, and there's no way around it. Alrighty, so they are fighting really hard because they got nowhere else to go. Okay, the Great Reset, that's what's happening. If you look at what's going on in other countries, it is the Great Reset right now, where they are forgiving your debts, i.e. Mortgage notes, student loans. Okay, but with that, of course, there's a catch, right? With that, you will never be able to actually own anything again. Everything will be rented, okay? No way, Jose, would I ever agree to that. We don't own anything anyway, okay? Stop paying your real estate taxes and see how long you own your house, Okay, don't pay to register your car and see if you get to keep that, right? Or it's all a big joke. It's all farce. Okay, when you leave here and you die, you take none of this with you anyway, man. All you're going to take with you is your emotions, your thoughts, your words, your action, and your karma. That's all you're going to take with you when you go. Okay? So, anyway, I suggest you all start getting on the case of your congressmen and senators. Okay, and your attorney generals and the governors and mayors. And my governor is calling for more of this because he follows orders from the deep state. Okay? Out with the old and in with the new, and Sloppy Joe doesn't fit that at all. He doesn't. Okay? And I'm pretty sure the dude's not going to be here too long. I don't. Maybe that's why I can't see. I know it's a red wave. I know it's going to be argued. I know there's going to be court battles, but I see with how that drags out. Let's see if Sleepy Joe's still even here. Okay. The media is going to have a lot to pay for. So unplug. I have not had my TV on. Today is day 3 at all. Period. Okay. YouTube's taken off. Like in 1 week's time, they took off like 15 of my channels. At least like 15 of them, okay? Because they don't want people talking about what we're talking about. Newsmax is the only one, from what I'm hearing, that will let the people speak and present the evidence. Which even Fox News would not do that. Which, I mean, man, did you guys really screw up, okay? So let's unplug, man. Okay, Parler is where a bunch of the conservatives on Facebook are going to. I'm not making an account. I don't have one. I'm not making one because I don't even care about social media too much anyway. Really, I don't. Okay, but the media has been setting people up for years, such as Lavoy Finicum. Okay, the Bundy Ranch standoff. I donated $100 to their legal fund. It turned out, no, Lavoy was not pointing a gun out. TV lied to you again. Okay, Bill Cooper. Okay, I was given his documents back in 1990. I'll break that down in a video sometime. Okay, they killed him because the media made him out to be a terrorist and said he was militia and all this stuff and was going to attack the government. So what they did is they had some feds dress up like teenagers, get in the back of a pickup truck, had real loud rock and roll music. They had their shotguns and all that, or rifles and all that ready, and they went to his the road he lived on, which I do believe was a private drive. I know it was a ridge. So they went up to his house with the stereo cranked in the truck, acting all rowdy and loud, and he comes out with a shotgun like pretty much anybody would do, right? If you're on a private drive, and it's nighttime and something like this is happening. And because he walked out with a gun, they shot him. Boom, it's over. So they got their way. They set him up. That's what they do. That's what they do. And they've been setting Trump up. This man has done so many wonderful things that mainstream media has not told you about. Okay, and like lowering the cost of prescription drugs, getting rid of the middleman, the human trafficking task force, wiping out ISIS, which was all created by that one big-ass mistake, America. Ted Gunderson tried to tell y'all, director, FBI, either San Diego office or Los Angeles, I really can't remember. It was like the 80s, alrighty. And he tried to tell y'all about the pedophile rings and the satanic cults. And he ended up dead, and because his fingernails turned blue like arsenic poisoning or poisoning, they did do the toxicology, and they did find arsenic in his blood because they kill you. You know what? One of these days, you idiots are going to go after the wrong person. You're going to go after a person that's very, very protected, very, very multi-dimensional, and it's going to backfire. What do I mean by that? Well, what miracles happen. Miracles happen. It's like this. You take your gun and you go, boom, but only it explodes in your hand when you fire it. Yeah, that's called karma. Okay? Or you're on your way and some high as a kite drunk teenager crashes right into your car. Boom, you're laid up. You're laid up. You're in a coma. You're dead. I don't care. Or even heart attack, right? What about that? And let me tell you, people, miracles happen just like, the Supreme Court justice there, passing into spirit just in the nick of time. See, miracles happen. Divine intervention happens, right? A spaceship could land. What if a spaceship lands? That's what I want. And I still predict that's going to happen. I hope it happens in my lifetime. And if I got even like the slightest little feeling that's about to happen, I'm going to hop in my car and I'm going to try to find it and I'm going to run aboard. Okay? Yes, I am. Okay? All right. Like a spaceship could land and, they could like air everything, all the recordings of all the corruption. Or what if it's not a spaceship? What if some wires get crossed? What if some lines get crossed? What if some corruption gets aired on television worldwide? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be freaking awesome if you can't get any other channel but the truth channel, right? Huh? That'd be great. So, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm predicting, see, because I got lots more of this that I see coming on a big scale. And I'm predicting there's going to be something just miraculous, okay, with this. That's going to take place. Something they never expected. Everything's recorded anyway, people. That's how a psychic does what they do. Because everything's recorded in the Akashic records, okay? I have seen them. It's all digits, by the way. Okay, so I don't know. You're just going to have to unplug because, they can't sell it if you ain't buying it. Okay, dokie? And again, it's a coo. It's a coo, coo, choo, coo, 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 choo. And the Beatles told you, get back, right? They said, get back, Joe. Get back, Joe. And I don't think it's California grass. I think it's Chinese crack. That's what I think. That's the vibe I get. Sometimes the artist just is a little off with the lyrics because, they fit whatever, is going on in their life. Okay, so we got to change the lyrics a little bit. All right, so don't freak out, people. They're going to get rowdy. They're going to get violent. But here's the thing. I totally trust Trump and the military to just, boom, take care of it right away. I do. I have total faith in that. And again, if it was a blue wave, why didn't you call it that night? Why didn't you call it that night or first thing in the morning? Because you couldn't. Okay? All right. So I'm tired of you sleepwalkers. Y'all need to wake up. All right? And this emotional immaturity with politics. Come on. I have never been a Republican. I have never been a Democrat because there's no stinking difference. There's not. All righty? Get it through your head. Okay? All right? So, if you're I have never been bothered by how anybody votes. I had just about everybody I knew voted for Obama. Okay? And then they helped for him to regurgitate upon us again. Okay? Some of them. All right? Not all of them. They were on to him. Okay? They were seeing what was going on. Okay? All right? But if you are bothered by somebody, by who they vote for, okay, or their religion, you got a problem. Okay? That's very, very, very emotionally immature and spiritually stunted. All right? I could care less who you vote for. Okay. By the way, the only reason I can do what I do, and nobody can do it unless they do this, unless they're able to do this. If you cannot do this work, you cannot be a psychic medium. You're not going to see stuff if you can't put your ego aside, if you can't put your emotions aside. Okay? We all have different tastes, different strokes for different folks. Alrighty? But if I sit down and judge you, all right, that's my emotion in it. That's what that is. I'm not going to be able to read you. Okay? It's not going to, I'm not accurately and thoroughly, it's not going to happen. Okay? You have to pull your emotions out of things to be guided, to be led, no matter what you're doing, no matter what kind of work you do. All right? And I'm going to give you 2 examples. And again, birds of a feather flock together, and I'm cool with that. That's the way I like to fly. Okay? So let me tell you. Last election, presidential election, there was a woman, I read her, I don't know how many times, man, at least a handful. Okay? All right, so well over a handful, okay? And she got a reading from me the day after the election, the last presidential election, and she asked me who I voted for, and I told her. And she got mad. Okay, she got mad. And now she doesn't want anything to do with me right after that. And I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, I read her more than once and over a handful of times because I did a good job at it, okay? And I was even able to see into this woman's body where she suffered 2 years. 2 years her doctors did nothing, all right? Where she had like this little thing sticking out, all right? Okay, I saw like this. I don't know if you can like kind of see that, just this little thing sticking out, right? You know, right under her left breast, you know, about 1 inch or 2 under the left breast. All right. And I tell her, it's not a tumor, but you need to have an ultrasound and let them take care of it. Well, guess what? She comes back, I don't know, a month or 2 later, whatever, and tells me that when she had her gastric bypass, there was something sticking through. So that was the problem. So I was able to help her like that. But because she was upset because of who I voted for, oh my God, she wanted nothing to do with me. Sayonara, man. You know, may the light, what's the saying? May the bridge you burn light the way, baby, okay? Because there you go. All righty. And then there was another woman over this right here. You know, the C-1984. Alrighty. A nurse that I don't know how many times I read her either. I even had to go out of my way for her all the time and work around my hours to suit her schedule. Okay? So, on Facebook, when she posted, in the beginning of all this, when it first started happening, and they said stay home when the lockdown happened, and it was like 3 days after, you know, the C-1984 thing, when I could pull away from everybody's emotion and just take a moment where I knew that it was this right here, okay? Because I'm real good at feeling things. I am, all right? And so I said, I'm pretty sure this is a psyop. At least that's the vibe I get, okay? She unfriended me over that. Can you believe that? Okay. Oh my God. All right. So I blocked her because if you want to get passive aggressive with me, I'll get real passive aggressive with you. All right. Because you don't even send me a friend request again in a couple weeks here, honey. I'm done because I don't need that immaturity like that in my life. All right. Spiritually stunted, emotionally immature. I don't have room for it. I don't, okay? So may the bridge you burn light the way, okay? I have a reflective personality. I'm going to admit that. So I'm going to treat you like you treat me, and I might come back a little bit harder and more harsh with it, more passive-aggressive. That's just me, sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. Deal with it. Or don't. All righty. So anyway, the tides are going to turn here. They're going to turn, and you know how that Bible book there says some people are not going to be able to walk down the street. Well, that's pretty easy to figure out why, isn't it? Because we all know what you look like because we've been seeing your faces every stinking day all of our lives, right? With your propaganda. So anyway, that's about all I'm going to say about that. But I just wanted to throw out there, it's just going to be one heck of a little war coming up here. And it's lamestream media who you need to blame, okay, because they're the messengers, right? They say, don't kill the messenger, kill the message. I'm going to watch what I say here, people. I'm going to watch what I say, okay? I am loading my stuff up on BitChute and some other sites because YouTube's taking everybody down. I just started this channel. I don't try to advertise it. I don't try to get it out there. I'm not looking for a big crowd and a big following. So I'm pretty cool right now with the AI and all that for the things that I'm saying. But I don't trust them for taking me down because I do get messed with on Facebook. And I just got messed with again. Violation. All I did was post a screenshot of Lou Dobbs, who's been around, all my life on the television with what they were saying about the election. And Facebook had a problem with it. So these people can all crash. You people here, okay? It's the sheeple that keep supporting big tech. And I'm going to tell you, big tech, you ain't all that, man. You suck. Okay, I don't like you. I think there's some Antichrist stuff involved in big tech. And how many times do I sit there waiting after I turn on a freaking laptop or computer, waiting for you to load? I could have picked up a telephone book, man, and got the phone number quicker than I had to sit there and wait for your thing. And what about this? Let's sync all of your devices. No, we're not. And I'm getting tired of this crap. Okay? They just want to spy on you. Spy on me all you want, man. The day you throw it in my face is the day we got a problem. Inadmissible in court. That's what I'm going to scream. I'm so tired of all this illegal bullshit. Here I go on a rant. I got to stop. I want to get back in my goofy, silly moods. And I want to do some videos to teach y'all how to, some feng shui and to protect ourselves and some really cool stuff and share some really good stories again. So hopefully next week I can start doing that. But anyway, big tech, you suck. And I think y'all are going downhill because we can crash you. We can go elsewhere. Okay? So that's my prediction. I think y'all are going to go downhill. All right? And you talking head puppets on the World Nightly News, you little CIA bitches, I think y'all are going to have some problems. Okay? I really, really do. All righty, people. I just said what I had to say. All right, I'm sticking with my prediction. And peace out, man. All right? And let's pray because I have been going ahead and doing some special meditations for myself to raise the vibration because it's karma time. So Great Spirit needs some help in bringing the karma in, okay? Because dark shadow, deep state, Antichrist has killed a lot of good people, and now's the time for spirit to rise and get their karma, okay? So peace out. Love y'all, man. And until next time, stay real, stay true, and unplug. Unplug, babies, unplug.